Good afternoon, boys and girls. This is Mr. Anderson. Welcome to Social Studies. What I'd like for you to do before we get started is to go ahead and grab yourself a piece of paper. On the top right side of the paper, I want you to write this, Culture Lesson 2, because we're talking about cultures this week. On the top right side of the paper, I want you to put your name and date. You don't have to put these lines here. I just put them there to show you that's where I want your name, and right here is where I want your date. Okay, today's date is 8/17/20. That is August 17th, 2020. If you need to pause this video at any time to go get your materials or to get caught up, that's totally fine. Just hit pause and then hit play when you're ready for the next part. On the first line, I'd like for you to write this, number 1. And this is our first question. What is culture? Now, if you were with us on Friday, we already watched a video about that and talked about what culture is. And so I'll show you what I came away with, what my definition of culture is. If you have one that's a little bit different, that's totally fine. You can write that in as well. As you can see here, I filled mine in. This is my name, this is the date. And what is culture? This is what I saw culture was on Friday. Culture is a collection of traditions and practices that sets one group of people apart from another. This means that the way that people may sing or dance, or the way that they may dress, or different things like that set their cultures apart from each other. It doesn't mean that one is better than the other, it just means that they are different in different types of ways. Don't forget you can pause the video at any time if you need to get caught up. Question number 2 that we're going to write down, so you're going to skip a line, write number 2 on your paper. It says, what are some of the ways cultures are different? Now, I just briefly talked about some of the ways that cultures are different, and here's what I wrote down. Some of the ways I saw that cultures are different are how they dress, their celebrations, their dancing, and their languages. Okay, a lot of different cultures have different celebrations. They may celebrate around Christmas time a little bit differently, and we'll talk about that when we get to Christmas time. They may celebrate during the summer different ways than we do. They may dress a little bit differently. They may wear things on their heads that we do not, or wear types of things on their bodies that we do not. And so the way that they dress, they have a lot of different dances as well. Different cultures have different ways of dancing and different ways of making music. And of course, their languages. There are a lot of languages on the planet Earth, and we only know about a few of them. And hopefully we'll learn some more about those as we go on. Now, you don't have to write this on your paper. I just put it here to remind me. We're going to watch a video about culture. So what you're going to do is when this video is over, you're going to stop. Go back to the website where you were. If you were on Class Dojo, there should be a link for the YouTube video that we're going to watch. If you are on my website, the second grade Hardy at Home website, then there's going to be a link for the YouTube video to watch as well. You're going to watch that video, and when it is finished, we're going to come back. There's going to be one more video just like this, and we're going to talk about some things that you learned during that video.